I state clearly and with conviction America's commitment to seek the peace and security of a world without nuclear weapons.
Regardless of international law, full-spectrum dominance is the official term used by his administration, meaning, quote, control everything everywhere on sea, land, air, space, and outer space. US Space Command documents plan to even deny other nations the use of space, the one remaining power with the capacity to stop what the Pentagon calls full-spectrum dominance, writes intelligence analyst William Engdahl, is Russia. By design or coincidence, crisis in Ukraine's provided the perfect excuse for US military control of the region. 10 days ago, the administration tested its Star Wars system for Eastern Europe, which will now be rolled out starting in Romania. Obama brands his system the stronger, smarter, and swifter version of Ronald Reagan's initial Star Wars program. Under the plan, the US attacks Russia with nuclear weapons, while NATO missile defense in Eastern Europe mops up any attempted response. MSNBC News writes it's most likely and understandable Russia interprets NATO's Star Wars deployment on its borders as an unofficial declaration of war. Aerospace analysts told Global Research that US Space Command is planning a nuclear-first strike on Russia as well as one on China in 2016.
The United States has reacted swiftly after Russia's illegal military actions in Ukraine. We have taken immediate measures, and we are now considering more long-term measures to reinforce collective defense, and that might include update of defense plans, development of new defense plans, enhanced exercises, and also appropriate deployments.
And I think from the Russian standpoint, they don't want to see, they want to create a buffer. They don't want to see NATO encroaching any further. And I think that's why your Russian Foreign Minister Lavrov is going to Finland, to Moldova and a number of other locations to try and shore up that the back end, if you will, to ensure that they don't join EU.
It's not becoming a war, it's already a war.
Bruce Gagnon of the Global Network Against Weapons in Space joins us. Thank you very much for coming on. What do we know about the first strike plans?
This is in the planning process today. The U.S. Space Command practicing engaging in a first strike attack. And this is the key element here, is that these are first strike attack planning. These so-called missile defense systems are key elements in U.S. first strike attack planning. The idea is to hit China or Russia first with a first strike, and then when they try to fire their nuclear retaliatory capability, it is then that these so-called missile defense systems would be used to pick off any retaliatory strike. So after a first strike sword is thrust into the heart of China or Russia, then the missile defense shield would be used to pick off any retaliation, giving the U.S. a quote-unquote successful first strike attacks. It has nothing at all to do with defense. It has nothing to do with freedom or democracy or any of those words that are used all the time to disguise the true intentions. It's all about full-spectrum dominance.
Regardless of international law, full-spectrum dominance is the official term used by his administration, meaning, quote, control everything everywhere on sea, land, air, space, and outer space. US Space Command documents plan to even deny other nations the use of space. Under the plan, the US attacks Russia with nuclear weapons, while NATO missile defense in Eastern Europe mops up any attempted response. Aerospace analysts told Global Research that US Space Command is planning a nuclear-first strike on Russia as well as one on China in 2016.
poplar trees. Blood on the leaves. Black bodies swinging in the southern. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees. From the poplar trees. Trees, from the poplar trees. trees.